Recently, I had a Zoom session with one of my viewers from YouTube, and we discussed a lot of things in his book formatting. And one of the issue was that when he tries to update the table of contents, it always changed. Let me show you. Here we have our book. The book is in Spanish, and we have the table of contents, and my client completed the book formatting, everything is fine, and then he inserted the table of contents, and after that he decided that he wanted to change something, and these numbers in the table of contents didn't match anymore. So for example, this chapter was not on page 11 or on 13, for example, and he had to update the numbers. So usually how we do that, we place our cursor somewhere on the table of contents and click here. So this button updates the current table of contents, yes, this one. And the button near it updates all table of contents. So it means that if you have multiple table of contents, like yes, table of contents and table of images, table of formulas and so on, you can update all of them with just one click. Okay, let's click on update, and you see it just jumped on the next page, and actually in fact all his entries, all his headings are now on a separate page. I wouldn't say that this is like formatting issue or that my client did something wrong. This is just how Affinity handles the table of contents. And we discussed exactly this issue with some of my other clients on Zoom sessions. And that's why I decided to record this video. Okay, let's go back, Command Z or Control Z. Let's bring it back how it was here, and of course we need to save these styles. You see the heading 1 talk style, this is different. This is not just heading 1 style, this is talk 1 heading 1, meaning that this paragraph style appears only on the table of contents, only on this table of contents, talk 1. If you had another table of contents, it would be talk 2 or whatever name you give it. Okay, we have to update this style, so we like save this style, update. Let's save the heading 2, update. Let's try again. You see, it didn't work, it's still changing. What we have to do is we need to delete the table of contents completely. Just select everything, delete it, and make sure that there is no empty paragraphs below the table of contents, below this heading. Okay, if you are writing in English, here you will probably have something like table of contents. And let's go to text, and show special characters. You see, here is no empty paragraph. Empty paragraphs look like this. Now we have to create an empty paragraph below this heading. Just click return or enter. So here you see this paragraph and select no styles. So this is no style, and then go to text styles and reapply base style. Do you see how it changed? It means that this paragraph is clean. No text style, no like manual editing or anything is applied here. So it's just clean, okay? And you have to insert the table of contents into this paragraph. So like you inserted table of contents into a clean paragraph that didn't have any settings before it. And okay, just to recap, put your cursor on this empty paragraph, click on no style, click on that, go to text, go to text styles and reapply base style. Now let's try inserting our table of contents once again. Here you see a new table of contents appeared. We just need to select the paragraph style that we want to include with this table of contents. So deselect this one and select what we want to show, heading 1 and heading 2. Great. This has been added and everything is okay. Let's now hide special characters so that it just looks cleaner. And now we can click update here and it didn't change, it stays the same. Let's go to this chapter on page 11 and move it to another page and see what happens. So let's go on page 11. So here, right now it's on page 11. Let's move that on page 13 here. We can just add a lot of empty spaces. It's just, I'm continuously clicking enter here. Let's add more spaces. Now we have moved, you see, this heading was here on page 11. Now it's on page 13. Imagine we just made some corrections, added an image or text and so on, and our heading moved to the next spread. And of course, now this should be page 13 and everything after that changed as well. Place your cursor on the table of contents and click update. Okay, something happened. You see, now it's number 13 and the style didn't change and the table of contents is the same. If you, for example, click on update, but you see that the page number wasn't updated, just click on update on this button several times, so that sometimes when you click once, it might update the paragraph style or something else, and when you click it again, it updates the page number. Just keep updating while you see that you have correct page numbers. Usually it's only 2 clicks. And one more tip with the table of contents. You see this here, there are a lot of empty spaces between the words, which is not good. I recommend for table of contents keeping the alignment to left align. Okay. Here we also have, but if we update this paragraph style, you see, click on update here, everything updates. Great. What else can we fix here? The rest looks good, and also you don't want to leave numbers like this. Try to keep numbers on the right side. Just put your cursor before this word and hit shift return or shift enter to introduce a line break. Okay, like that. You just pushed the last word to the next line. Okay, do we have something else here? Okay, and here as well, just push DRL to the next line, like this. And another issue here, you see there is no dots between this title and the number. You can of course move this to the next line, that works well, or if you have a little bit more room, you can select everything and decrease checking. Okay, let's see, just so that we have 2 dots. Maybe we can go down so that we have 3 dots. You see what we have just done? We squished like this title a little bit, decreased the spaces between each letter. So if you think that it's too much, yeah, we can go back to -10 and have only 2 dots. This looks much better and more like refined. It doesn't look raw. Okay, great. If you have any questions or need help with your book formatting, cover design, or publishing your book, just leave a comment to this video.